here's my card. A year ago, these cops and lawyers wouldn't dare cross any of you. I mean, what happened?
So what are you proposing?
It's simple. Kill the Batman.
In the movie The Dark Knight, Heath Ledger brings a diabolical new twist to an old familiar face. Ledger plays the Joker, but there's nothing remotely funny about this villain's evil plan.
We're tonight's entertainment. Well, hello, beautiful. You look nervous.
And while this film is definitely about Batman the hero, it's Heath Ledger's riveting portrayal of the villainous Joker that burns up the screen.
This town deserves a better class criminal, and I'm gonna give it to him. Tell your men they work for me now.
I mean, Heath has taken villain to a whole nother level. I think this is could well be the scariest movie villain ever. I think it's more scary than Hannibal Lecter psychologically.
But Ledger also brings more than his fair share of physical menace to the role.
Now there's a Batman.
You share some very intense scenes with Heath Ledger in, perhaps, in my opinion, one of the most memorable performances of his life. What are your favorite memories of sharing the screen with him in this final role for him?
Well, I think that what he did was remarkable. I think even the greatest actors only rarely find themselves so free.
From the beginning, Heath Ledger was a remarkable actor whose talent was clearly evident even in his earliest roles.
They call this the New World. It's not. It's the same as the old. But we'll have a chance to build a new world. A world where all men are created equal under God. If I could ask God one thing, it would be to stop the moon. Stop the moon and make this night and your beauty last forever.
But it was Ledger's Oscar-nominated role in the film Brokeback Mountain that made him a true star in Hollywood.
The bottom line is, we're around each other and this thing grabs hold of us again in the wrong place, in the wrong time, and we're dead.
In 2005, Ledger opened up to our Sarah Edwards about his role in this groundbreaking movie.
The first love scene, did you have to go through and say, look, we're just going to go for it?
We had a few moments, right? But there are stories within them, and it was very important to have objectives within it, so we didn't feel like we're just doing a love scene to do a love scene.
Today, it's Ledger's final completed performance as the Joker that's gaining him Oscar buzz once again.
Why don't we cut you up into little pieces and feed you to your pooches? And then we'll see how loyal a hungry dog really is. It's not about money. It's about sending a message.
As a director, seeing what he was bringing forth to you every day, were you at all surprised at the way he was able to reinvent the character of the Joker, who really is pretty iconic in people's minds?
I wasn't surprised at all that Heath could do that. I was surprised continually by how he chose to do that. And the performance is extremely complex and extremely hard to pin down. He's doing all kinds of very, very interesting things in terms of how he uses his voice, his mannerisms, his whole body, even his very fingertips. Everything is feeding into that characterization.
And here we go. Come on.
The character that he created is a fascinating one. Was, you know, the worthiest adversary yet to Batman, the person who has brought Batman closest to breaking his cardinal rule of that he does not kill, and it's going to be very hard to surpass that.